Hey everyone, we are making a week's worth of dinners using canned goods from my pantry. Tonight's dinner, I'm going to make lamb quesadillas utilizing home canned lamb and home canned salsa. So for the veggies, I'm going to chop up this big yellow bell pepper that really needs to be used, red onion, get those sauteing, and then of course the salsa, which is loaded with veggies. Okay, now that we have the onions and peppers cut up, I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil and butter. I like to combine oils when I'm cooking. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and get this sauteing on the pan. Now, if this is your first video seeing in this series, one of the big reasons why I wanted to create a series, like even just like a mini series, showing different things that I'm making with my canned home goods is because sometimes I find it very interesting to see what other people are using their canned goods for. Some things might be really obvious what you might use it for. Sometimes you get new ideas from watching what other people do. But if you have great ideas on things that either you see me using or anything that comes to mind on your canned goods that's unique or you found has been really beneficial to you, just let us know. I know that the comment section is really beneficial to a lot of people, including me. And if you have seen my knife saga, my cousin who has spent a lot of time in the restaurant industry came and sharpened my knives yesterday. And so I have a really great sharpened knife. So that's been really quite a joy to use. Now the sour cream and salsa, those are just for toppings. So I'll just kind of crack those open right before we eat. This is the first time we are using our home canned lamb. This is canned in beef broth, and I have a couple of other ideas on how I want to use this, and that beef broth is a very important part of the recipe. But for this one, I might pour it off first and help to deglaze the pan a little bit, but I'm not sure I want all that broth to be in this mixture right here on the stove. This is cheese we actually purchased the last time we got an Azure standard order, and we have absolutely loved it. I know I've gotten some questions on what I use my dehydrated celery for. I'm actually going to put a little in here, and it might seem like a strange ingredient to add to a Mexican dish, but here's the thing. I put an all-purpose seasoning in almost everything I make, and especially my like sort of Mexican inspired dishes. And the particular seasoned salt I use has celery in it. So I figure a little boost of that. And I'm also gonna add some of my home dehydrated mushrooms, maybe a tablespoon in total. Sort of the result of what I'm doing here is gonna kind of be like a fajita quesadilla. This is almost everything that I would do for our fajitas, just sort of in a slightly different form. I'm gonna put just a little bit of oregano in there. I have a particular taco seasoning that I have right now, and I think it's actually from Frontier, but I really like it, and so we'll put a little bit in there as well. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just quickly strain off the broth, which is, I guess now not just a beef broth, but a beef and lamb broth. And we're gonna put a little bit of that broth right on in with these veggies. All right, that seems pretty good. I think all of that will probably cook off. We're gonna go ahead and get the lamb added as well. And I'm just gonna kind of let this simmer together, and then we'll assemble our quesadillas. This is looking almost done here. So we're gonna start getting our quesadillas put together. And there you have it. Home canned lamb turned into a quesadilla with a side of homemade salsa. So we're gonna go eat. I hope you have a wonderful day and we will see you soon.